Maayong adlaw Sugbo ug maayong adlaw mga kabatan-unan. Live kita diri sa Radio Media Network sa Sugboanon channel. Ako si Ken Jacob Doble, here to bring you updates and accomplishments of the Cebu City Youth Development Office. Mag-uban kita karon sa paghatag og kahayag, kadasig, gugma ug kalipay sa kabatan-unan sa Sugbo. In the previous year, and the first month of 2025, the Cebu City Youth Development Office remained committed to its purpose of empowering and supporting various youth sectors ug sa pagsiguro sa ilahang pagsalmot sa mga nagkadaiyang kalihukan sa komunidad. And that, of course, with the help and support of our Action Mayor Raymond Alvin Garcia. We are CCYDO with the youth. And of course, no, masadya gyud nga gisaulog ang panahon sa Kapaskuhan sa paglungsad sa Kadaugan sa Kabatan-onan sa Sugbo, the search for the 10 most accomplished youth sa Sugbo last December 29, 2024. This program, spearheaded by the Cebu City Youth Development Office, made possible with the support of our Action Mayor Raymond Alvin Garcia, recognizes 10 outstanding youth that remarkably contributed to social, environmental, and cultural initiatives that uplift the community. Ug pinaagi niini nga programa atong tagaan og dakong pasidungog no ang mga kabatan-unan nga nakahatag gyud og dakong tabang sa ato ang mga komunidad pinaagi sa ilahang mga programa ug mga proyekto. And this program not only highlights individual achievements but also represents the collective aspirations and inspiring stories of countless young people across our city. Now we are extremely honored to have the presence of the outstanding youth recipients, no, our winners of the Kadaugan sa Kabatan-onan, the search for 10 accomplished youth sa Sugbo. And of course, let us welcome 3 of our Kadaugan sa Kabatan-onan winners, recipients no sa most outstanding youth. We have Leonard, Demar, Julian, Philippe, Signe, and Trisha, Tyne, Omictin. Welcome, guys. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Good morning, Kasugbo.
Good morning.
Wow.
Good morning, everyone.
First of all, no, before tamo start sa atong mga pangutana, I would like to ask, kumusta man mo karong kabuntagon? Especially that padong diri uwan-uwan ra ba?
Ako kaluyan sa Ginoo murag wala ra sad gyud na abtan og kanang kusog nga uwan.
Yes.
Yeah, for me, I'm feeling very fine today. Very excited to share my story with the rest of the people of Sugbo as well.
For me, same with them. I am very excited and very shy.
But taod-taod ron kaning shy ni Kuan Trisha diri mawala ni karong taod-taod dig chika nato no. And of course to our mga kabatan-unan nga naminaw karon and watching our Facebook live, surely na jud sila makatunan coming from our recipients sa most outstanding youth no. And of course, let's start now with our first question. Can you share with us your leadership journey and what inspired you to take a leadership role in your community? Let's start with Leonard.
In my leadership journey, it's actually a bit challenging because back then, none of my family member is into leadership, management, or community service. But I know in myself before, back then, I really have this leadership in me, and also I really have this helping others. So that is why, to cut the story short, the organization who really molded me to be a good leader is Aspired Incorporated.
Wow.
So it's a BPO industry in Cebu City. So they are the one who honed me to become a good leader, to understand someone's communication, to deal with different types of communication. But for community service, so it's really the Cebu City government, yeah, with the support of Mr. Jonajan J. Rodriguez. He is the current Executive Director of Cebu City Office for Substance Abuse Prevention. So COSAP also inspired me to do more because it's all about fight against illegal or substance abuse, which is also my advocacy to the youth of Cebu City. And one thing also inspired me to do more right now is that I can really feel the support of the Cebu City government with my advocacy.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's so nice.
Yes.
How about you, Julian?
All right, so for me, it's a complete different story from what Kuya Leonard said. Because as a grade 12 student right now, my leadership journey started back when I was only a grade 7 student. So I decided to join and become a member of the Boy Scouts of the Philippines in our school, Cebu City National Science High School. And from there, I endured the training, I endured everything until I became one of the members of the Leaders Council back when I was a grade 10. So ever since, that was the first time I was actually able to handle with people, handle with lower years, train them, and make them better people, not only for themselves, but also for me. So when I was a grade 11, that's when I decided to run for SSLG Vice President. And then currently, as a grade 12 student, I'm serving as the SSLG President of our school and the Division Federated SSLG President of Cebu City and the Regional Federated SSLG Vice President of Region 7. So, yeah, it's a very complicated story. It's a very long story. But I'm very sure that there's so many more stories that I can make in the long future that I have.
Considering sa ano nga, grade 12 pa karon. Yes, wow. Grabe nang na-achieve. At your age pa lang. Kudos, kudos, congrats. How about you, Trisha?
My leadership journey started with my deep involvement with sports. So I am 21 years old now, but I have been an athlete for 16 years. 3 years for chess, 3 years for track and field, and by March 26, 2025, I will be celebrating my 10th year in Arnis. So through these years, I have had the privilege to meet amazing individuals such as coaches, athletes, trainers, tournament managers, spectators who have shaped my perspective on sports and leadership. So I have come to realize that sports and being an athlete is more than just games. They are a powerful tool to instill discipline, respect, and values to youth and other individuals.
Wow. Grabe ang ato ang mga different backgrounds gyud ang ato ang recipients sa Most Outstanding Youth Award karon. Our guest from Kuya Leonard, who is working na ba karon kaya?
Yes.
Yes, working. And then we have Julian, who's still grade 12 karon but has done so much na in his kanang at his age pa lang, and it's a really kanang what you call this, a testament no nga our age is not a limit to what we can do and what we can offer to our community, no. And of course we also have Trisha nga student athlete sad, who is kanang really advocating with kana athletics, sports, and at the same time contributing to the community through her leadership sad. Wow. And with that, no, as one of the recipients sa Most Outstanding Youth Award sa Cebu City, what do you think are the essential qualities that a leader must, transformational leader must possess?
First of all, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you, CCYDO, for recognizing excellence in the field or in our sector. But for me, actually, in order for you to be an outstanding leader, there's actually a lot for you to possess. But in my own lens or my own perspective, I want a leader that has a vision, or a leader with a vision, because I want a leader that has a clear sense of direction and can inspire others towards their goals, towards their specific or common goal. I also wanted a leader that is, or with integrity, a leader that is honest, a leader that has a strong moral principles, and of course, a leader that is leading by example. And also, I want a leader that has good communication skills.
Yeah.
That's very important because I want a leader who can convey or deliver clear ideas to his people, and of course, who will also listen attentively to his people. I also wanted a leader that empathize, a leader with empathy, because I want a leader who understand and who value the different perspective and needs of his people. And also, I have a lot, no?
Wow.
I also wanted a leader that that is, or with accountability, taking responsibility of the action or the outcome, whether it's good or it's bad.
Yeah.
So there's a lot actually, but those are the most common, and those are what I possess.
Wow.
Thank you.
How about you, Julian?
For me naman, it's simple lang. Two things. Firstly, a leader must have an advocacy that they are passionate about, because everything will follow after that. I promise you, everything will follow. And secondly, you need to be able to tell that story. Tell your story about your advocacy, about what you've done, because through that, people will come to you, people will want to help you with what you're doing. For example, my advocacy is for special education learners. And through that, I was able to develop Project Tulay back when I was only grade 9. And currently, Project Tulay is doing good with a partnership as well of the city government with Mayor Garcia. And yeah, it was a very long process of being able to bridge special education children towards the mainstream work field. But at the end, we were able to do it because of the fact that I was really passionate about that advocacy, and I was really able to tell that story to the people.
Wow, congrats. How about you, Trisha?
I think to be a good leader, you must have the quality to empathize others. So, being a leader doesn't mean na mugaid ra ka.
Yeah.
It's about kanang relating to them, relating to the people you lead, and being a leader kanang needs action. So, I am a very shy person, but I believe in representation. I believe that bisan mawawon kay ko, I need to represent student athletes kay mo ni akong passion. Diri ko nakakita og sense of purpose to help others. Nakainungtong ko pag panel interview, ingon sa nako na I am really a bad speaker. I am really a bad speaker, but kanang believe sila sa akong gibuhat even though I am not good in communicating with others. So it's about taking action, taking that first step, being able to be courageous enough to take that first step even though you don't know what will happen and you don't know may tabo something. But yes, I think that is kanang more essential of being a leader. Dili bot pasabot na you're being a leader, you need to be so smart, you need to be so good at leading, at kanang speaking and something. It's about service, it's about using what you have or what you have learned to inspire and to inspire others.
Yeah. Wow, grabe naman. And with that, no, like, being a leader takes guts good. Especially when there are lots of uncertainties sa imuhang gisudlan, because it just takes good imuhang heart o imuhang passion for service and sa imuhang advocacy sa gyud mismo. So with that, saludo kay ninyo guys, and the service that you have rendered to our fellow youth karon. And with that, we have talked about inyuhang mga like projects that you have already made, inyuhang advocacy and your mga essential qualities that a leader should possess. We would like to hear, Sad, what are your next steps as leaders sa ato ang community karon?
For my next step, I would always open opportunities, especially right now, the current administration, our action mayor, Attorney Raymond Alvin Garcia, is very, very supportive with my advocacy. He's sending me in and out Cebu, so in Palawan, in Davao, paid by the Cebu City government and supported by the Cebu City government. That is why in return, I am always roaming around with Cebu City schools, private schools, public schools, NGOs, barangays, any communities, to really deliver the message on how important, especially to the youth, on how important their dream is. If they want to become a teacher, a policeman, businesswoman, businessman. So we deliver on how drugs would take it away from them, especially their family. And one thing as well that we are always reminding them is to always really talk to their family if they have problem. And of course, the most powerful one is they should pray daily. Regardless if they have problem or not, daily prayers help a lot.
Wow.
That's all.
No, it's really important that you as a leader sad mismo, you immerse yourself with the community gyud. Because if you do not know kung unsa gyud nahitabo gyud, like the in and out sa kana nga community and sa problem mismo that you are trying to provide a solution, then it's really difficult to really kanang make an action for it gyud.
Yes, definitely. And by the way, additional, before I am only focusing on the prevention side of fight against substance abuse, but right now I am trying to engage myself to treatment and rehabilitation. Same with aftercare and reintegration for those people who were formerly drug users, who are trying to do better, to be a good person or resident in the community. So that is why I'm doing trainings out Cebu City in partnership with United Nations Office on Drugs and Crimes and associations of anti-drug abuse of the Philippines.
Great. Wow, thank you for that, Leonard. And we have Julian.
So for me, being, I believe, the youngest winner of the 10 Outstanding Youth of Cebu City and being the only high school student of the winners, my future is very bright and my future is very... there are a lot of things that I can do pa in the future. But to me, I always believe in the saying that it's always one step after the other. So take one step at a time and eventually I'll reach the dreams and aspirations that I want to become. For sure, leadership, I will never say no to leadership. It will always be within my heart. And I will always be proud to serve the people that have been supporting me and the people that I have the privilege to always support all the time. So in the long run, hopefully, my dreams would come to reality, wherein I would be able to turn Project Tulay into an NGO, wherein I would be leading them and actually helping special education children transition into the mainstream work field, because that really is my advocacy and that's what I'm really passionate about. So yeah, although the future may be bright, I'd like to take one step at a time, one foot after the other, and at the end of the day, make sure to always be proud of myself.
Yes, wow. We're looking forward no nga ma-realize na nga dream nga mahimo yung NGO ang imuhang kuan, Project Tulay. Wow, and congratulations at your age. Grabe na.
Actually, yeah. So that's what I'm really grateful for as well, because Project Tulay has been siguro my baby since I was very young pa. And I'm happy that today, after 4 years of ongoing collaborations with companies, collaborations with Zapatera Elementary School, we've been able to produce a lot of workers already. And we have a lot of special education children that are in line for work already. With the help, of course, of our city government.
Yes.
So, yes.
Wow. We're looking forward to that, Cute. And how about you, Trisha?
Moving forward, I want to take I want to expand my initiative to Cebu City. Currently, ang organization akong gibuhat kay nara sa university in where I am currently enrolled. It is an organization for student athletes. It is born, like, gibuhat siya to create a safe and welcoming space for them to express their needs, struggles, and aspirations. So, I want to kanang expand it sa Cebu City, then to help, especially to help individuals who are struggling or were once lost and kanang want to find their way back to a positive path. Ganyan.
Right.
I also kanang one of those individuals who were once lost, but because of sports kay nakita nako balik ang akong path, and nako diri karon, like kanang niapil sa Kadaugan, nakadag sa Kadaugan, like living testament siya na even though nag-struggle ka sa imong past, even though like you made lot of people na disappoint nimo, especially your family, nang dili na siya hindrance to do better sa present o sa future. Kay past can ay imong nabuhat sa past, you can always learn from it, but katong then you can always do better for your future and present.
Wow. And we're looking forward with that, no, kay daghan sa gyud mga student athletes sa ato ang syudad gyud who need that kind of support and that kanang opportunity nga to be kuan gyud, like to really grow and develop, and kung asa sila maayo gyud. And
kuan siya, focus siya, may advocacy kay focus siya sa individuals na kanang like nawala sa landas and want to find their way back, then to develop discipline and for them to learn. Being an athlete, man good, and being in sports, you learned a lot of lessons na kanang dili mo ma-expect na learn mo, like kanang wala siya giingon na dapat ka na disiplina, dapat ka na respeto para tawgong kanang like tarong na person, something kan siya, something siya na dili siya need like ipugos sa imuha, but kusa nimo siyang na absorb.
yeah.
Yan.
Right. So we're all looking forward, no, to the realization sa inyong kuan gyud, inyong dreams and inyong goals and ambitions, especially as leaders sa ato ang community, no. And with that, Leonard, Julian, and Trisha, thank you so much for sharing your leadership experience and journey with us. Kudos, good luck, and God bless on your next journey as leaders of our community, and continue being the transformational leaders that you are. Ug mao katono, atong mga Sugboanon, ang Kadaugan sa Kabatan-onan, the search for the most outstanding youth sa Sugbo.
Mayor Raymond Alvin Garcia, esteemed member of the Cebu City Youth Development Commission, some members of the local Youth Development Council are here, guests, and most especially the young people we are honoring tonight. Maayong gabi sa inyong tanan. It is with great pride and immense joy that we gather here tonight for the Gabi sa Cebu 2024. Kini ang Kadaugan sa Kabatan-onan sa Sugbo. unwavering commitment to the youth has helped lay the foundation for a brighter and a better Cebu City. One where the dreams and aspirations of young people are not just supported but celebrated. To all the youth present today, remember, you're not just leaders of tomorrow, you are the leaders of today, and that future starts now. This is a celebration of youth leadership, creativity, empowerment, and resilience. And this evening is not just about recognition, it's about the spirit of community, of empowerment, and the hope of the future. Daghan kayong salamat, and I hope that we will be more empowered. We will continue to celebrate the best of Cebuano youth. Daghan kayong salamat, and good evening to everyone.
Live gihapon kita karon diri sa Radio Media Network sa Sugboanon channel. And up next sa ato ang updates and accomplishments sa Cebu City Youth Development Office, dugang kasadya sa pagsaulog sa Kapaskuhan sa pagpahigayon sa Pasko sa Kabatan-onan sa Sugbo last December 2024. Dugang pani ini aduna sab mga youth entrepreneurs nga namaligya og nagkadaiyang lamian nga mga pagkaon and drinks no sama sa delicacies, shakes and many more. And that's through the youth food fair no. Og kini nagpamatuod nga kanunayong nagadasig ang atong mga kabatan-unan sa pagpanginabuhi labi na sa panahon sa Pasko. And before we introduce our next guest, let us watch this short video. Atong makauban diri karon ang usa sa atong mga youth tenant sa Pasko sa Kabatan-onan sa Sugbo Youth Food Fair. Help me welcome no May Criscar Quito. Wow.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Kumusta man ka today? How are you doing?
I'm excited then marag kulba sad kamay then tungod sad sa aircon marag bugnabug naman.
Nangurog sa
Bugnaw jud pero I'm fine. Thank you.
Right. Wow. And una sa tanan no, daghang salamat kaayo sa pag-ari nimo karon para mag-guest ni ining programa. And with that no, din ato padugayon pa, let's start our questions no. So kumusta man ang experience nimo sa pagsalmot no? Isip usa sa mga youth tenant sa Youth Food Fair sa Pasko sa Sugbo.
So, ang experience as entrepreneur jud samot nako as youth entrepreneur ko then first of all is thankful kay ko sa opportunity nga gihatag kay nakabaligya ko dira sa kuan Fente then nasyo tanan na sipon mo hila kago natanan. Then thankful ko sa daghan jud siyang tao, daghan ko siyang tao dito. Then thankful kay ang kwansa na mo ang position sa mo ang stall is doon sa Christmas tree. So I'm thankful sad kay ang mga customer dito ba kay maangganyo sa Christmas. So amo sa digan yung mga unsa sa mo. So dito siya nga kanang experience, and so I'm happy good, thank you.
Wow. Unsa di ay inyong kuan?
Ang
Baligya that
kuan
time?
din naman is Daisy Barbecue and Seafood.
Wow.
Then nasa mi shake and mango, like mga kakanin sa nga na. That's why.
So, wagi padaday ug tato natong barbecue diri no og kuan. Kakanin no. Wow. And with that no, unsa gyud ang imuhang kuan dako nga nakatunan lesson nga imuhang nakuha sa pag yeah.
Sa ang kuan jud nako kay kanang ang pagpangandam maoy yawi sa kalampusan.
Wow.
Wala kay for me good kay as an entrepreneur kay if you have a goal dapat nasa kay plan because you can't achieve that goal if wala jud kay plano. So mao jud na ako ang kuan jud ang one of the akong nakatunan. Then ang kuan sad na siya na pressure sad because you know daghan tag mga kuan sad mga lain-lain na maligya mga kuan.
Ang
So
kompetensya
mga
na-
competitors daghan sila ko mga competitors. So nasa na ang pressure pero grateful na sad mo sad. Then ang kuan lang jud nimo one of the key lang jud nimo nga para mo duol sad is the way your kuan, the way ka mo kuan sa customer. Like unsaon nimo pag-serve sa customer kay para mubalik jud siya ba ganang ara jud siya sa stall nimo nga mukaon.
Wow.
Not just the product but the concert, the way you serve the customers and mga na siya.
Ug ang pakisama ug pakitungo nimo galing sa mga
yes,
customers
kay-
ninyo.
Even though kay kanang bahalag lamin mo ang kaon pagkaon dira or imong baligya if dili ka bati imong pagtungo sa customer di mo jud na mobalik. So mo jud nang one of the condition is nga dapat nindot jud imo ang pagkuan sa customer nimo.
Unsa customer service.
Yes,
Oo.
customer service.
Quality customer service.
Then-
Pero bitaw at that kuan, what time di ay mo mag-start og pagpanindag until what time sa di mo mahunong?
Ang kuan na mo is mangumpra mi is kadlawon jud.
Oh, okay.
Says man magkuan din mga mi mga before 12 dapat ang mga kuan ako mga trabahante or kanang ako mama is mangandam na mi para then kan mga larga mi before 2 kay mag-display pa man din. Kasagaran mo good if ang modaghan ng tao dire na sa mga 5 mga padung na gabi nga na daghan na siya tao then mo na.
And at that time, di ba, like, unsa everyday mo
Oh,
magkuan,
everyday jud nga wa jud na free time, wala jud dapat everyday jud kumpra kadlawon
Mga
yan
adlaw,
na.
oo.
Then diretso nga na.
Pero at that time, nag-eskwela na ka, di ba?
Yes.
So, how do you juggle imuhang
By the way, I'm not just an entrepreneur, sad. I'm also an SLG president
Wow.
of the Regina Mercado Night High School.
Yeah.
So, mo na challenging siya pero thankful sad ko ni Lord. Thankful sad ko sa mga ako trabahante, mama na ko nga motabang sa kuan sa stall na mo. Then mo na nakalikwas naman.
And bitaw no, I cannot imagine no kung unsa kabugat ang responsibilities nga imuhang gi-juggle ana nga time, like estudyante pa ka na kay academics nimo and then SSLG president pag yun ka, so kana ang pag monitor sa inyong office, sa inyong school sa mismo, pag service gyud mismo sa mga estudyante sad ug kana pagpaninda pa sad gyud.
Ang imo lang jud sir sa kay time management lang jud
Yeah.
siya. Imo then plan as katwa sa plan lang jud unsa jud ang mga imong gusto nga buhaton ana nga day. Ako amang good dawin ako kay marbitog na koy diary.
Wow.
Yes, like or kanang kuan budget kanang unsay akong dapat buhaton karong adlaw.
To-do list ninyo
yes,
each
to-do
day.
list, yes, para makuha jud nako nga matimbang-timbang sad nako kay
Oo.
di jud lalim nga estudyante ka magnegosyo pagit ka
Oo.
gabi. So akong time is like mangumpra mi then akong mama siya mo display dito then after mga lim mga 5 so mga 6 ko maabot dito then after 6 aran ako magsugod ako ang nangalahan jud kay ang best experience nako kay ang mga customer like mga na sila nga lumi man inyo ang tinda lumi jud mga na then man makuan mo ko kanang ako asad kay maiganyo sad sila sa the way ko mukuan mo tawag nila ba nga ma'am ari mo diri ma'am kay lami jud ka nimong food, ma'am. Natay free kanuhay ba na nga na siya. Pero the best jud ang experience.
Wow. And magbalik-balik dyan na ang customer, labi nagpag nindot pang servisyo, and then lami pang pagkaon. And curious sad ko, like, what really kanang nakapush nimo ba nga mo participate ka na as entrepreneur sa youth food fair?
And one kuan said, my family said, and yes, medyo na ang kuan kay. Then, ganahan sa ko nga, kanang unsa akong products is makatilaw ang tanan.
Wow.
Like, unsa akong product kay, as a small business, medyo na ako, then small, then pero, marabitag nakakuan nga, even though nga small business ra, pero daghan ang nakatilaw sa imong product kan, makaingon jud ka nga, nindot jud siya sa feelings. Like, samot naman na nga, lami imong product, lami mo balik-balik na may uban nga customer like sige mo taga-adto kay ala arita diri ka sa Daisy Barbecue kay lami samot na ang seafood nga na sila so mao na siya.
Wow. And with that no, murag grabe gyud ang experience ang nasinati ni May Criscar sa pagnegosyo during the youth food fair. Unsa man sa imuhang advice nga mahatag to other fellow youth nga ganahan sad magnegosyo?
So, ang ako lang ma-advise jud kay
Shout out sa mga kabataan dyan.
Shout out sa mga kabataan dyan. Anong ulam? Yawan. So, ang first ka na ko kay if magkuan mo ay dyan magkahadlok nga magkuan og negosyo. Even though gamay ra na siya, then if nalan jud kay persigido lang jud ka, then nalan jud kay kuan ni God makuan mo siya na tanan nimo even gamay ra na siya then mana dapat na jud kay goal plan nga para ma-achieve na nimo nga balag gamay ra kay in the near future kung kuan jud ka persigido jud ka makuan mo jud na ma-successful like me.
Wow. O kamon sang i-look forward gyud nga ang paglambo sa imuhang business
thank
no
you.
sa Daisy Barbecue. Wow.
And seafood.
And seafood.
And shake.
Daghan man di ay. Sus gipadaot ato natong gipadaot natong barbecue, seafood ug shake si May diri sa ato ang interview karon. And with that, no, we're very much thankful, no. Daghang salamat kaayo sa pagpaambit sa imuhang experience, sa imuhang lessons nga nakatunan, and of course, sa advice nga imuhang gihatag to our fellow youth. And napakay last ni Kuan, Chika?
More sad, ang ako lang jud no kay if ever tayo mo og negosyo or magnegosyo mo, just believe in yourself nga and nga kuan nga modako jud ninyong negosyo man ay lang jud mo like example nam jud times nga gamay ato ang kuan kita gamay ang samot na mingaw nga na ay mo kagool or ay mo kawala og panglaom kay just believe nga malampasan jud na ninyo nga dako na mo taas jud na nga modako jud na inyong business mo na then believe lang jud kay God mo jud na.
Yes. Nothing is impossible good with the Lord, no? And to quote sad katong kanta ni Taylor Swift, no, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So kana pagplano gyud ang
everything has a reason, Bia.
Yes. Wow. And with that, no, thank you so much, May, no? And looking forward nga mulambo pagyud ang Daisy's Barbecue, Seafood, and Shake. Yes. Ug mao kato, no, ang highlight nato sa Pasko sa Kabatan-onan sa Sugbo. And with that, stay tuned lang mo guys because we will be back after a short break.
nga naggikan pa sa nagkalalayang lugar para lang yun mo witness nining atong opening karon sa pagpasiga sa simbolo sa kahayag simbolo sa kalinaw o simbolo sa paglaom. Again, welcome kanatong tanan. Salamat. Maayong gabi, Sugbo!
So from the bottom of my heart, I am very happy and I'm very grateful to the Lulier family, to companies such as M. Lulier. They provide so much in employment to our Cebuano people.
I hope that all of these beautiful things that come out will thank whoever up is there. Salamat. May kitabangan minimo. I would wish Merry Christmas to everybody and a prosperous New Year.
So with that, ladies and gentlemen, the Lulier family, and to all of you, I would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Mabuhay ang Sugbo! Mabuhay ang M. Lulier!
We are back here sa Radio Media Network sa Sugboanon Channel. This is Cebu City Youth Development Office, here to bring you updates and accomplishments of CCYDO. And we have talked na ganihan about sa mga kalihukan nga gipahigayon sa pagsaulog sa Kapaskuhan. We have the Pasko sa Sugbo sa Kabatan-onan and Kadaugan sa Kabatan-onan. And now we have dugang kalingawan sa pagsaulog sa Kapaskuhan ang Omictin, Cebu City, where we witnessed the wit and heart of our candidates during the coronation night held last December 27, 2024. Ug pinaagi ni ini, gihatagan og higayon ang atong mga kabatan-unan para hisgutan ang issue bahin sa teenage pregnancy. And further, our candidates underwent a series of preparatory events, rehearsals, mga orientation sessions, specialized trainings, and mga other activities pag yun, that further immersed them in our community. It is also important to note that this pageant serves a meaningful cause, underscoring the commitment of our candidates to the purpose-driven mission of our pageant. And before we begin to introduce our candidates, let us take a look at this short video. Today we are joined by the Miss Teen Cebu City winners who are confidently beautiful with a heart, of course, no? Truly deserving of the crowns. Help me welcome our crowd, Miss Teen. Second runner-up, Miss Desiree Grace Jabonero.
Hello, I'm so honored to be here, especially that I am reunited with my fellow sisters as well.
Wow. And of course, no, our Miss Teen Cebu City first runner-up, Miss Daffny and Pedrosa.
Hello, good afternoon.
And of course, our Miss Teen Cebu City 2024, Miss Kyle Annika Raboy.
Good morning. Thank you everyone for having me here today.
Wow, mga gwapa kaya kung makauban karon guys. Na-feel na ko abog na ko sa kalibutan. Char, and with that, no, congratulations on winning the Miss Teen Cebu City, and we are extremely excited to see your journey as crowned winners of this purpose and mission-driven pageant, no? And with that, pasample daw ta kung giyon sa ninyo introduce inyong self during the coronation night. Wow. Ready na, ready? Murag, kuan kay ni napasabak dito so aning pasample nato. So let's start though, of course, with our second runner-up, Miss. Sige, go ahead.
Desiree Grace Jabonero, 19.
Wow. Our first runner-up, Miss Daffny.
Daphne and Pedrosa, 16 years of age.
Wow, bata pa no. Masya, gore na kayo pamatik, guys. And of course, our crown, Miss Teen Cebu City 2024, Miss Kyle Annika Raboy.
A pleasant evening, everyone. This is Kyle Annika Raboy, 18, your lovely aspirant number 3.
Wow! Like you guys, palakpakan naman dyan. Marag na-feel na ko, tiguan na kayo kung pamati, diri ron, no? Char. And with that, let's start with our questions, no? How was your experience competing in Miss Teen Cebu City? Let's start with...
So, when I joined Miss Teen Cebu City, my perspective really shifted, not only as a beauty queen, but also as a leader. Because before the pageant, the CCYDO organized a seminar for us to educate us on the growing issue about teenage pregnancy. They showed us statistics, as well as presented us with a possible projects that we can use to address this issue. But it wasn't up until our community immersion, the Amuma Parent-Teen Talk, that made me understood the depth of this issue. As far as I can remember, there were 4 or 5 girls, teenage girls perhaps, that were assigned to us by my partner, which was Micaela Violan. And it was really sad that they see their life as a shaky bamboo bridge. And it's so sad that at such a young age, they see or they perceive their environment as somewhat unsteady, and they are uncertain of whatever comes next. And seeing that firsthand made me realize that me joining this pageant isn't just about me. It's about the young people who are left unprotected and unaware. And I am truly grateful for this experience, honestly, because it made me realize, and it taught me how to be selfless, to be conscious of the struggles of others, and use whatever platform I have to help those people, because many are already suffering, and I don't want others to face those same challenges alone.
Wow, thank you for that, Miss Desiree. How about you, Miss Daffny?
What was the question again?
How was your experience competing sa Miss Teen Cebu City?
Well, actually, it was such a roller coaster because as a 16 years old stunner, it really opened me because how important it is we all know about sex education, and all of the orientations really helped me a lot, and also taught me to be very, very, very educated about sex education, to also raise awareness about to the other people, and also to it really shaped me as a person because knowing that there are a lot of people experiencing those, especially when nakadungog ko sa orientation, daghan kayo, like as in, especially here in Cebu City, it really opened my eyes to be more educated, more cautious about it. So,
Right. Well, thank you for that, Miss Daffny. And of course, our Miss Teen Cebu City crown winner, Miss Kyle. Can you share to us your experience competing sa pageant?
Sure. One thing I am very sure about is that Miss Teen Cebu City 2024 is really one for the books. Because as a youth and as one of the winners, I have learned a lot of things. And one of it is how important the role of our youth in our society is. And by also realizing that, I have also seen that our youth is actually facing a lot of setbacks and struggles. And as a part of that majority, I am actually an advocate of youth empowerment, and after winning, I am hoping that I could utilize my title to actually realize all my plans.
Yeah, right. And we're all looking forward to that, no? And considering the advocacy of this pageant, which is really centered on teenage pregnancy, which is, I think, sad, a very kanang critical issue that our society is facing karon. And as crowned winner, sad, of Miss Teen Cebu City, how do you intend to create an impact sa inyong community? Let's start with Miss Desiree.
Okay, so my plan is just to work or volunteer with CCYDO's initiative, and as well as I am looking to the possibility that I will start my own initiative under the organization, if possible. And it is because I want to be the beauty queen that is visible and create a safe space where my fellow Sugboanon youth feels empowered, supported, and just know that they are not alone.
Yeah, and that they are seen and represented.
Yes, because just by being there or being visible, even in the smallest way, it can make a huge difference to those who need it the most. So that is all.
Right. Thank you for that, Miss Desiree. How about you, Miss Daffny?
what was the question again?
How do you intend to create an impact sa inyong community, considering that you are one of the crowned winners of Miss Teen Cebu City and with the advocacy side of the pageant?
I think, as we all know, that the youth are the future of the generation, and as a youth, it's really important. As what I have mentioned earlier, it's really important to be educated about it. So for me, by starting with my barangay, I can collaborate with the SK officials to create a program where I can be the speaker or the health professionals, so that they can be aware what really is sex education all about. Sex education is not encouraging youth to have sex. It's about making them aware what will be the consequences about it. So I can collaborate with health professionals, SK officials, and also to the schools, because in school there's a lot of teenagers, and I think there are a lot of teenagers as well. They are not yet very much educated about it.
Wow, thank you for that, Miss Daffny. No? And I totally agree, because ako sa mismo, I really believe that knowledge is empowerment. And if these fellow youth na to are equipped with the right knowledge, especially with sex education mismo, when they are aware of the consequences, then surely that would somehow help mitigate the kanang occurrence of teenage pregnancy in our society sad mismo. Right? And how about you, Miss Kyle?
So I am actually planning to collaborate with the Cebu City Youth Development Office about the youth-led programs and other seminars where I can interact with the youth, because actually as a fellow youth myself, I believe that my role is very important, because I can communicate to them better, because I can relate to them with a lot of things. And by communicating with them, I can encourage them to foster an open communication where we let each other feel visible and valid, because I think it's very important, especially in our generation, where when a sensitive topic is being brought up, some will react differently. And that is actually wrong, because I think talking about those kind of things is very important, because it helps us be aware of our decisions and our actions and the consequences that comes through it. So seeing how other people react ignorantly really concerns me. So if I am to solve one issue, I would like to solve that first, so that I can foster an open and healthy communication where each and one of the youth would be able to ask questions and to also answer other people's curiosity, because that we will be able to understand each other more and we'll be able to help each other.
Yeah, because dialogue or conversation really is the first step to address a certain problem or issue nga atong nakita sa society, no, to our community. And considering sad that teenage pregnancy is really like kanang frowned upon by our community or society mismo, and that sex education is even still a taboo when we talk about it. And it's really high time that we talk about it positively and to really engage in conversations, Anna, just so people can really understand the gravity sa issue mismo, no? Wow, and these candidates are spokespersons, no? Grabe, to see situations with a silver lining, ganon. And with that, no, we're very grateful nga you are really using you're amplifying your voice to speak up to represent those kanang sectors sa atuang community. And with that, no, what is your message, man, to your fellow youth? Ready na? Wow! Sige, let's start with Miss Desiree.
To my fellow Sugboanon youth, you are more than capable than what you think you are. So never let your fear or doubt stop you from chasing your dreams, because I've been there, and I've regretted every moment that I've doubted myself. So be kind to yourself. Keep learning, keep growing, and know that your actions have consequences. And most importantly, do not be afraid to stand up for what you believe in. So that is all. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for that, Miss Desiree. How about you, Miss Daffny?
Well, my message to the youth is that we are the future generation, and every decision that we make, either big or small, it have a lot of effect on our society or on our decision making. So never stop learning, never stop to be just yourself, because you are unique in your own way. And also, just like Sir Rizal said, ang kabataan ay ang pag-asa ng bayan.
Wow, that's nice. Thank you for that, Miss Daffny. And of course, last but definitely not the least, no, our crowned winner sa Miss Teen Cebu City, Miss Kyle.
So my message to my fellow youth is actually very simple, and that is to not just be a youth, but be a concerned youth. Because I believe having the heart, not just for our community, but also for the people who live in it, is very important. Because after all, if we are concerned, then we will be more aware of our decisions and our actions. And as long as we are aware of it, we are also knowledgeable of the consequences that comes through it, and that we will be able to decide wisely and to choose what is right for our community in general. Because if we are aware and if we are concerned, then we are an empowered youth, and by becoming an empowered youth, we are marching towards an empowered future.
Wow. Grabe, no? Do not just be a youth lang, but be a concerned youth. It really makes sense. Cute. And with that, no, thank you so much for gracing us with your wit and heart, our Miss Teen winners. Of course, Miss Desiree, Miss Daffny, and Miss Kyle, thank you so much for your presence today. And you stand today as representatives of the community, leading by example and passion. And of course, congratulations kay you are given this opportunity yun to represent the sector and to really amplify your voice and effect change to our community. All right, so that's it for Miss Teen Cebu City 2024, mga Sugboanon. And stay tuned because we will be back after a short break.
in the hope that we'll be able to fight one of the most alarming issues that we have here in Cebu City, the increasing number of teenage pregnancies. So we are in solidarity with these young women, and we hope we will join them in their journey in empowering more young people to prevent more teenage pregnancies here in Cebu City. And that we will support our young ambassadors as they push for their advocacies related to us adolescent sexual and reproductive health. I'm here in front to speak in behalf of Mayor Raymond Alvin Garcia. Good day to everyone, especially to the vibrant young women participating in the Miss Teen Cebu City 2024 pageant. It is with great pride and honor that I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each of you for being part of this remarkable event. As your mayor, I am inspired by your passion, dedication, and commitment to becoming role models for the next generation of young women in our beloved city. This year's theme, Advocating for Holistic Health, is a timely reminder of the importance of caring for our mind, body, and spirit. In behalf of the city government of Cebu, I wish you all the best in this competition. Continue to lead with grace, strength, and compassion. Your future is bright, and your efforts today will surely contribute to a healthier and more empowered Cebu City. Mabuhay ang Sugboanon! Mabuhay ang Sugbo! Love the Philippines, and most especially love Cebu City.
Welcome development no na nadunggan na to ang mga tubag sa atong mga candidates, and I'm sure they're all excited. Pageants like this bring out the best sa mga atong mga dalagita, and hopefully the parents are proud. I'm sure you're proud of your daughters.
Continue to shine in this journey. May you always be advocates for positive change, encouraging your peers to take charge of their health and well-being. You are already winners in our eyes for your courage to stand for something meaningful and for inspiring others to pursue their dreams with confidence and integrity.
Is candidate number 3, Tyne and Raboy.
Ug live gyapon kita diri karon sa Radio Media Network sa Sugboanon channel. Kini si Jacob Doble here to bring you updates and accomplishments of the Cebu City Youth Development Office. And ganiha, we have talked about our December activities of the year 2024. We had Pasko sa Kabatan-onan sa Sugbo. We had Kadaugan sa Kabatan-onan, and of course, Miss Teen Cebu City 2024. And now, that's it, Jude, for our December activities. Truly ending 2024 with a continued commitment to our purpose in serving the Sugboanon youth, no? And now into 2025, nagprititit kita last January, and the Cebu City Youth Development Office remained at the forefront in youth mobilization, further promoting social-civic engagement. And of course, with the Sinulog concert made possible by our Action Mayor Raymond Alvin Garcia, the Cebu City Youth Development Office initiated and mobilized youth volunteers through its program Action Movers. Action Mover no, is a volunteer-driven initiative of the Cebu City Youth Development Office, where it is designed to harness the energy, idealism, and skills of young individuals for this program recognizes that the youth are not only passive recipients of change, but active agents capable of driving positive transformation. And before we introduce our guests for the Action Movers, let us take a look at our screens and watch this short clip. And today we are joined by our Action Movers. Young and active, no? Passionate and committed to service. So help me welcome Ms. Maria Sandra Satchie Bihag and of course, Mr. Riche Billones. So welcome guys to our Radio Media Network sa Sugboanon channel. And we're very much thankful for dedicating your time and presence with us today, no? And before we begin sa itong mga punta, kumusta man mo karon?
Well, first and foremost, I am very grateful to be here on your platform.
Then I'm also grateful to be here po, especially one of the chosen to be representing all behalf sa mga ni volunteer katong pagsinulog o pag-concert.
Wow, and we can see their dedication, you know, through volunteerism. And with that, no, what inspired you to volunteer as an action mover and be part of the movement? Let's start with
Okay, so
Max.
actually, as an SSLG president in our school, I have been a volunteer for many years now. There are a lot of experiences that changed me as a volunteer with my experiences along with my mentors. So, can I do a quick shout out?
Yeah, go.
Okay, so, hi guys! Okay, so, hello Barangay Kinasangan, hello to my mother, hello to my real friends, hello to my family, hello to my SSLG, and of course, hello to my alma mater, Pardo National High School. I love you guys. So, my experiences as a youth volunteer has been quite a bumpy road, but it's been very, I love it.
Yeah. Alright.
Just that. I love it. Because I have started being as a student journalist in our school. And so, from my fellow peers here, I'm actually very happy to represent because we have 3 SSLG presidents here, Pres JP and Pres May.
Yeah.
So, with that having passion, especially with my own volunteerism and Pres May with the entrepreneurship, with these lovely, beautiful queens here as a representative, and of course, the projects of our TOBSPA. Having something that is your passion and putting it in volunteerism actually creates a very great initiative in your community. And I believe that as a student, knowing what you love and incorporating it in your community can bring so much impact into the world.
Yeah. Wow, thank you for that, Max. How about you, Richie?
So ako kay nangitar ako kanang organization nga same og goals ako nga kanang to help community also. The reason why nga nag-action movers ako kay I want, despite sa mga divided communities, tungo sa action mover kay nakausamitan and also first time na ako ni-join og action mover kay kanang outside siya nga kanang organization ba kay usually mga organization ako attendan kay within school ra jud. So grateful ko nga naka-appeal ko sa kaning organization kay para also to learn experience sad.
Yeah. Wow, that's nice, no? Like really actively volunteering and kanang engaging in socio-civic mga kalihukan here sa ato ang city yun mismo. And creating a really profound impact sad to your fellow youth because that way you are already inspiring other youth sad to be active in their own ways sad. Wow. And we're very grateful nga naamo karon nag-volunteer with sa CCYDO. And with that, no, what are the major lessons, man, that you learned in actively engaging as an action mover? And what do you think is the relevance of volunteerism today?
Okay, so volunteerism has its rippling effect in society.
Yeah.
It has its domino chain effect, and I, for one, am an advocate of bridging leadership to others, because as an SSLG Vice President of the Division Federation Cebu City, and also being a member of many volunteer organizations, the one thing I've learned is that small actions are the reason for big changes.
Yeah.
So with these, per my advocacy, I want SSLG, as we all know in schools, naajudirata ng youth.
Yeah.
They're crumpled there. And every school, there's a possibility, major possibility, they are the seeds. Yes, they are the seeds of growth. So if we can flourish the students in there, I believe that the impact of volunteerism in our community would not only help those leading us to greatness, but also help others who are also in need to rise.
Wow,
so thank you.
That's actually a really nice thought, no? Especially that kanang our youth are not just there sitting passively lang, but you are actually, like you mentioned, Ganiha, that it starts with doing something that you love, that instilling that leadership within them muna before they can actually create an impact to their society.
Yes.
Wow, that's nice. How about you, Richie?
So ang akong important lesson na ako na-learn kay kanang unsay mong gibuhat karon kay mao sad ang ma-impact nimo, may ma-resulta nimo tomorrow. And also each day kay daghan man kog mga lesson nga nakatunan, especially pag ganiha, mga naminaw jud ko sa ilang mga lesson nga ilang gipangsulti kay na-inspired sa ko nga despite nga especially katong isa nga bata pa siya pero daghan na siya mga achievement nga na-achieve gani. Then, mausa na ka ng reason nga anong nag-volunteer sa ko as an action mover because I want also to inspire people to kanang engage in such kanang communities. Po.
And with that, no, like looking at these people here karon ato ang mga action movers and other student, mga young leaders, no, really provides us hope that they will soon be the next game changers sa ato ang community, sa ato ang society mismo. And with that, what are your plans forward, man, as an action mover?
So, ako kay ang plan ra jud is mo continue ko nga mo volunteer. And also upcoming February 14 nga na concert. So kata mga sinaktan, minahal, iniwan kay that concert is for you.
Okay.
Yes po.
So mo volunteer sa ana jud.
Yes po.
Wow, we're looking forward to that. How about you, Max?
Nag-reveal man ka, day.
Na-reveal na.
Shook ate ko. Uy! Okay, so, my next step. Okay, so, my next step as an action mover, being able to bridge, being a volunteer from myself to others. Because I believe that with that, when you're able to inspire others, you are creating a group and community where we're all able to thrive. Most especially with the guidance of our very own action mayor.
Yes,
dare I say, the best mayor the city has ever had, in my opinion. Thank you. Alas galapap, walang papalag. Yes. So, so yeah, that's it. Yes, that's my next step. And for whatever there is to come when we graduate, and I will leave my role as a vice president of the FSSLG Cebu City, me and Pres Julian and all the other SSLG presidents, we aim to create change for the better. For the youth to be aware of what's happening and to have an action that inspires greatness and excellence. Yes.
Wow, thank you for that, no, Max. And really, no, from what I got sad, a takeaway sad from what you just shared to us, that really our youth, atong mga kabatan-onan karon, they are leaders in their own ways, but they just really need that someone to believe
The
in
push.
them. Yes. And to be given that opportunity na they could practice and really develop that leadership within them and to really create an impact in our communities. And we're very grateful for this initiative and program of our Cebu City Youth Development Office, the Action Movers program nga matagaan o higayon ang atong mga kabatan-unan to really develop ang ilahang leadership skills nila and to really actively contribute in nation building and mismo sa ato ang Sugbo mismo. Right, and with that, we're very much grateful for your time and continued service as action movers, Riche and Max.
Yes,
and it
thank
was
you.
really, truly an insightful talk with you guys. So may you continue to keep the spirit of volunteerism alive and inspire more and other youth to take an active role in nation building and service. And with that, that is Action Movers, and we will be back after a short break. Still live here at the Radio Media Network sa Sugboanon channel, kini si Ken Jacob Dobla here to bring you updates and accomplishments of the Cebu City Youth Development Office. And with that said, the Cebu City Youth Development Office is open to accept more action movers, especially with our upcoming activities for the month of February in connection with the celebration of Cebu City's charter anniversary. So keep posted lang our fellow Sugboanon youth, because the Cebu City Youth Development Office, through the support of our Action Mayor Alvin Garcia, is preparing for so much more this month. And of course, before we give you an update of our upcoming activities, let us take a look at this short clip. Alright, so to take us through our upcoming activities for the month of February, help me welcome Miss Hazel Hope Hyacinth, Program Section Head of Program and Operations of the Cebu City Youth Development Office.
Thank
you, Kent. No, good morning to everyone, especially to our Sugboanon youth. Before siguro kumataka sa mga upcoming events na to, Kent, no, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Sugboanon channel for having us once again. So this is our first episode for this year 2025, and pasalamat tano kay gihatagan tag opportunity under the leadership of our action mayor Alvin Neri Garcia. And this whole month of February jam pack kaayo ato ang mga activities, no, because this charter day in line with the mga events under the city government, no, naapoy event si CCYDO, which is number 1 is the Himigugma, this coming February 26. There are series of activities with that program, no. We have the screening process and the meeting with the composers, and this program, mga good Kent, is we will showcase the talents of every Subuanon youth, pinaagi sa ilahang pagsulat sa mga kanta na sa Subuanon na pulong, no. And after na ma-screen ilahang mga songs na i-interpret na through singing, no. So diha jud nakitaan kung unsa ka talented ang mga Subuanon youth. And next for that, we have the Praise Awards, February 19. This is activity by HRDO sa city government. Then we have also here the Family Day, this coming February 22. It's also a event under city government, the collaboration between the DSWS and CCYDO, which ang mga participants anino is the family of the employees of city government. And last week, which we have the Know Your City Government. Ang kaning Know Your City Government, we have 2 activities ani, which is the first is the Youth Forum for Responsive Forum di ay sa mga SSLG nato. So kung ganiha previously nakita nato si Julian and Max, no. Si Julian, by the way, is the president of SSLG, and si Max is the vice president of SSLG. Maka-proud kayo sila, Ken, because at their very young age, gi-immerse na nila ilahang kaugalingon sa ilang school, because parehas na kuno nahimo ko president sa SSG namo, and it's not easy to handle the government sa inyong school. So how much more if i-immerse na sila sa ato ang city government. This forum mang good is tudluan sila para ma-learn sila unsay paagi sa ato ang city government in terms of public service. And this forum is leadership by our mayor, no, Attorney Mayor Raymond Alvin Garcia. And magpasalamat ta because i-expose nato sila unsay naa sa city government, unsay mga public service. And by that, no, mahatagan jud sila og kaalam or kanang mapasabot sila dili jud basta-basta. So this coming February 26, ilahang immersion, no. I-immerse sila sa tanang offices and departments through the help of department heads and heads of offices. So diha jud nila makitaan unsay day gama sa ato ang city government. So ma-immerse ilahang kaugalingon, makitaan nila kung unsa sila, ma-observe sila sa kada department and offices. And maka-proud, no, because at their very young age nakabalo na sila unsay mga ginabuhat sa ato ang mga public servants.
And someday, no, soon, basin makita nato sila nga naana sa Cebu City Hall.
Who knows? Di ay, no, one of these days, di ay mahimo na silang employees sa City Hall.
May employees sila. Kana, naghatag pagigdugang panerbisyo sa ato ang kuan, Sugbo yun mismo.
And given na ang ato ang mga SSLG is also an action mover, which is the active volunteers of our action mover team.
So grabe, maka-proud yun sila, no? And with that, no, those are our upcoming activities for the month of February. We have Himigugma sa Kabatan-onan, Family Day, the Praise Awards, Youth for Responsive Governance Forum, and of course, Know Your City Government. And thank you so much, Miss Hazel, for walking us through sa mga upcoming activities for this month of February in line with the celebration of Cebu City's Charter Anniversary.
Yes, Kent, I would like to take this opportunity sa no kay nagmalumpuson kaayo ang atong year 2024 pinaagi sa leadership sa ato ang mayor and sa ato ang sa ato ang office head which to be led by our head no si Sir Paulo Martin Sabaron and the very busy jud kay si Sir no and gi-ensure jud namo or ensure jud sa office na tanang mga projects and mga activities nato is impactful and sustainable.
Yes.
So, thank you sa tanang mga youth na ning join namo last year. Kung unsa ka victorious claim na jud namo na this year 2025 daghan pa kay mga event na upcomings and we nag-encourage namo ang tanang mga youth especially sa mga nasa schools or other community na stay tuned sa tanang mga post namo sa ato ang page para makabalumuon sa mga upcoming events nato.
Right, no? Thank you so much for that, Miss Hazel. So the Cebu City Youth Development Office really remains steadfast in its mission in empowering the Sugboanon youth ug sa padayon nga pagpadangat og serbisyo nga makatabang sa mga nagkadaiyang sektor sa atoang mga kabatan-unan sa Sugbo. So CCYDO continues to recognize the vital role of the youth in nation building, and we are very much grateful, sad. We are beyond grateful to Mr. Paulo Martin Saberon, local youth development officer, and of course to our action mayor Raymond Alvin Garcia for his incessant support and help to carry out initiatives alang sa ato mga kabatan-unang Sugboanon.
Okay, Ken, before I end siguro sa ako ang part, no, segue lang na ako gamay na Dahimig Gugma is ongoing ang para makadawat sa mga ilang entry, no. Don't hesitate to PM our project managers, Joshua Sakal and Yuli for this activities or contest. Still open na ma-accept mo og mga entries.
Yes, that's until
February 12.
So, encouraging all ng mga enthusiasts, ng music enthusiast composers dira to participate sa ato ang Himigugma sa Kabatan-onan. And of course, we are also open to have more action movers, volunteers of our upcoming events. So for those mga Kabatan-onan na interested to volunteer, you may visit our official Facebook page, that's Cebu City Youth Development Office. And with that note, thank you so much, Miss Hazel. Thank you so much sa ato ang mga nananaw diha karon. Once again, kini si Ken Jacob Doble. The youth movement starts here. Get involved and get empowered. CCYD1 with the youth. Daghang salamat.